back to my channel. I'm Jody. I'm a holistic intuitive health coach. Today we are going to talk about remedies, holistic remedies you can use and keep in your holistic medicine cabinet for situations where you might feel under the weather or someone in your family, your kids might be feeling sick. I have a few examples here just in the recent month to like last week. I had this ear infection, so I'm going to show you what I used, what I did, what I know about ear infections that you can use holistic remedies for. And then Dash had a pretty gross cough happening, and I'm going to share with you the things that I use for that. You're going to find some overlays, and so these are going to be the supplements or brands that you can look for in the stores that are going to provide you with relief and support and helping to soothe your body and actually understand what's really going on if you want an alternative to different kinds of just medicines that are out there that might not be the best for our bodies, right? And actually kind of create suppression in the system versus just allowing the body to heal and do its thing because it does know what to do. Let's just jump into good old ear infections, okay? I don't often get sick, and especially ear situations, but a month ago, I had this nasty clogged feeling in my ear, and it was crackling. It kind of sounded like a fireplace or tissue paper, and it was just clogged, and it was more annoying than anything. It wasn't painful per se. It was just uncomfortable and annoying. So ear infections. Root cause of ear infections is either going to be viral or bacterial. So good to know that they are the ones that are behind all the problems. And so that's what you want to remember when you're addressing the ear infection, okay? So you don't need an antibiotic if you want something else to choose from, because remember, if you get an antibiotic, it's going to also damage and destroy good bacteria in our bodies. We have good bacteria, bad bacteria. You're never going to eradicate all bad bacteria. You don't need to. You just need to have an abundance of good bacteria. So it's like good guys, bad guys. The good guys are winning all the time. And if, let's say, your ear infection is viral and you take an antibiotic, then you're just taking an antibiotic and it's not even going to do anything anyways, okay? But the good news is a lot of these things that I'm going to share with you hit viral and bacterial at the same time. So the first thing is something that I had because of the kids, and my sister told me about this the first time. I think it was Dash, because Dalton never had any problems basically at all. Garlic oil. So garlic, you guys, is very, very cleansing, powerful, healing. I've talked about this a lot in my digestive videos. So it's antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial, and it's like a biatch of a food, right? It's going to go in there. It's going to fight for you, but it's very strong. So as an adult, you can chop up raw garlic and eat it, put it in water. I have done that when I was very sick after I had Dash, but I bet you anything that you are not going to get your child to eat raw garlic. So just in case, you can get garlic oil. And this stuff actually does work, and it definitely smells like garlic. So I remember the first time that I used it, Heath was like, "Why do you smell like spaghetti?" I was like, "Oh, I know." So when you put it in, here's a tip. Actually, I wouldn't use this because this is white, and I don't like getting stains on white things that are pretty. But you would drop it in your ear. I think it's one drop, but you'd have to read the directions for yourself. And then hold a cloth to the ear so it doesn't drip out and get stains on your things and your clothes or your pillow. But that's the first thing, and I think you can do this twice a day. But again, read the label. Then the other thing is, where's my guys? Here we go. I have all the shapes and sizes of Sovereign Silver. So this is hydrosol silver, and also when Dash was born, we had to use this quite a lot, and it's a daily immune support. It literally says daily immune support on here. This is the brand that I really like and trust. Actually, my dad was the one that told me about this. And they have a nose version, they have a dropper, and they have a spray, and they have a gel. So typically you can give this to take this daily, or your kids, a dropper for like protection kind of. And when you're sick, you can increase the dose. Of course, like I'm not a medical professional, but you could go to their website and read about it, and just, you know, follow their recommendations. But what I do is when I'm under the weather or my child is, I do droppers every 2 hours. Okay, I'm like going at it. It's so like safe, and it's gonna hit the pathogen in the body, right? It's gonna keep like getting in there in a safe way that's gonna have the no side effects, right? No negative side effects like a medication or a pharmaceutical would. Okay, the nose. So the reason I'm showing you this is because a lot of times the ears and the sinuses are often clogged together. So when I had my ear infection, what I think it was, because I didn't, you know, go anywhere to find out, I sprayed this up it was my left side, so I did this side, and I also took this orally, and I also put this in my ear. So I did the garlic oil in my ear, the silver in my ear, the silver through my mouth, and this in my nose. Like I would just alternate them around, okay? So again, you're gonna help to move the clog out of the way. Now, my mother-in-law is a former nurse, and she told me that it's like fluid in there, and sometimes it just takes a while to dry out. So like my ear was like bothering me for, I'd say, almost 2 weeks, but it wasn't bad towards the end. It was just, I could feel something wasn't completely clear in there. But again, I avoided taking medication, which was my plan of life. Okay, now let's talk general, because I also did these things for the ear, but colds, flus, achiness, fever, anything viral, but also like sinus, okay? We really want to support the body's immune system. And so this is one that I always have in my cabinet, zinc, great immune supplement, okay? I take this every day. Dash takes this every day. The rest of them do not, but when they're sick, they do. You can look up medical medium's zinc shock therapy. From my understanding, some people are quite sensitive to zinc. It can cause like nausea. You know, varying reasons for this, probably due to pathogen load and toxin levels in the body and the state of your central nervous system. However, some people are not. It doesn't bother me at all, and I take it daily, but I increased my dose when I was sick, and I gave it again to Dash when he was getting over this cough recently. So that's a good one. And then Micro C. So this is Vegetarian Capsules Vimergy again, Micro C. So it's very absorbable, and I usually take one of these a day. Again, when you're sick, when you have a cold or one of those bugs, you can follow the vitamin C therapy from Medical Medium, but I'll just tell you what it is. This can be room temperature or slightly warm. Slightly warm is actually better so that it dissolves the honey. Warm water, take a lemon, anyways, but if you are under the weather, take one of these, and it's a vegetarian capsule, so you just open it and put the contents in the water. So if it's warmer, it's easier to dissolve. The vitamin C is organic raw honey. Honey is not bad sugar. Honey is medicinal. Okay, so then just drink this up. This is something that you could give your children as well. It tastes just pretty much like lemon water, right? Or add a little bit more honey if you want to sweeten it for them. So this is, again, very powerful. And you can follow the Medical Medium instructions as to how often to do it, but I do believe it's multiple times a day. If you have a child with a cough, it can be really scary as a parent to hear them coughing and whatnot, but these two products are amazing, and this one especially, oh my gosh, totally kicked it for Dash. So this is Boiron, which is my favorite brand for homeopathic medicine. It's called Chestal Honey Cough and Chest Congestion. So he's over 2, so it says take 5 milliliters every 2 hours, and that is literally what I did. So for 2 days straight, it was like if he was awake every 2 hours, I was giving this to him. The first time I gave it to him, he was like, "Mommy, can I have more?" It tastes like honey. Wonder why? There's honey in it because honey is medicinal. And I just wanted to show you guys this. This is what their packaging looks like. For other things, you can find all different areas of concern and symptoms, but the sinus one I took when I had my ear infection. Also take for sinuses, okay? And follow their instructions here on the package for things like that. And they do have children's specific tablets for different things as well, but I really liked the liquid cough syrup. It sounds weird to say that. It's not really like syrup. And then Zarbee's Baby. I like Zarbee's a lot too. This is a soothing chest rug, petroleum and menthol free, because you guys, Vaseline, no, it's petrol, chemical. Okay, so no Vaseline for the babies. And Zarbee's is great, and it has that, well, like, you can't smell it, oh my God. What is it, eucalyptus? It smells like eucalyptus. And the other thing that I did do, okay, so this is eucalyptus from Young Living. I diffused this, I still have been, in the room between the boys' bedroom and in our main areas when Dash was just, you know, moving around. Eucalyptus to help clear the sinuses. And this is Kid Sense. My mom just gave me this, but I was putting lavender on his feet. But this is a roller of Sleepyze to help them rest, right? When they're sick, you need rest so that your body can heal. Basically, we need to get out of the way, you guys, when the body is fighting for us, and sleep is really critical and helpful. So Sleepyze is the kids line of Young Living. And then Thieves, either in the roller or using the oil and diluting it, putting it on them, putting it on their feet. I put it on both of his feet with socks multiple times a day, and especially at night I would do 1 foot here, 1 foot here, and he sleeps with a snuggly, a puppy, and a blanket, and I would put lavender on both. And when he went to take naps, some of the time I would put eucalyptus on the blanket, so he was like, you know, really breathing in the healing scents of the oils to help him rest and keep being exposed to those healing properties while he was sleeping. So it's basically like surrounding the body internally and externally with the things that are going to truly support it as it fights a virus or a bacteria or a bug for you, okay? So just remember, these are options. There are many options in the world, and we don't need to necessarily jump to drugs, you know, because those have side effects. That's what we do. That's what we use. They've been totally purposeful, and they work. So if you can find a way to support yourself without having to do the medicine, then there you go. Thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. Please let me know if you have any comments in the comments section, and I can link these products or write them down for you in the box below. I'll see you next time. Bye.